Hey fellow YouTubers, Dave Citywok McClanahan here, once again bringing you a third in my series of Rising from Elo Hell. This time I'm going to be playing Earthrider Corki, one of my favorite skins in the game, and Corki is one of my favorite champs in the game, or at least one of my favorite AD carries in the game. I feel that he's really strong, and he's maybe one of my top 3 go-to champions if I'm really wanting to play someone that I know I'm going to be able to play well. Corki's definitely one of those guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at our lineup here. On our team, we've got No One Can Save You, who's playing Taric in this game. He's going to be my support. We've got Shen, that is going to be going top lane. We've got a Brand that's going to be going mid. And we've also got Skarner right here, which is going to be jungling for us today. On the opposing team, we've got a Jax, we've got a Viger, Teemo, a Mumu, and Graves. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. It's a fairly traditional game type. You know, we're going to have the current meta. We're going to have a AD carry and a support bottom, and we're going to have, you know, just a single top lane, single mid lane. It's a pretty standard setup here, so I want to show you guys how I like to play Corki, at least. Hopefully I can get a good example of that for you today. So right now we're just kind of defending our blue. Skarner really needs to start with this blue, so we don't want to take an invade and potentially let him die and lose blue, so we go ahead and we defend here for him. I'm going to try and do things just slightly different in this commentary. I'm going to try and do a combination of looking around and locking onto myself a little bit. Typically, I have been so we got No One Can Save You here playing Taric. He's just kind of sitting in the book doing commentaries where I've only locked onto myself for the vast majority of the game, but I'm going to try and not do that this time. I'm going to try and kind of look around, get a better idea of what's going on across the entire map, so you can see me playing and everyone else. So I think that's a little bit better. So we're going to give that a shot and see how it goes. So we come down the bottom lane, and we're just farming up. Looking at Shen and Jax kind of getting into it there a little bit, and Graves and I exchange just a little friendly exchange, test each other's waters, and we're actually wondering where their support is in this game.
First blood.
So, you know, I said earlier that this was kind of a more traditional game, but Graves is down here by himself, and he really doesn't have a support right now. I kind of forgot. Actually, I believe, yeah, Teemo is going to be their support. He's going to come up here just a little bit. So I guess it is a little bit untraditional, because Teemo typically is not a support. I really don't think he's a very good support at all. He doesn't have a shield or a heal. He's got shrooms, which he can ward with, but that's not really that big of a deal. I guess this would be considered more of a kill lane, I'm guessing. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here on Graves. Taric's able to get that stun down, and we're going to chase him here. We both lay down the ignite, but we've got way too much damage. I go ahead and take that kill. Good job, Taric, there with that stun leading into the kill. So that gives us quite a bit of an advantage there. You know, puts me up 1-0 against Graves, who is 0-1, and now he's missing out on farm and experience. So I've already got way more farm than he does, plus I've got that extra kill. So it's not really looking good for him right now. And an advantage like that, if you run into a situation where it's you and your support against one of them, you know, if someone's missing in their lane, whether that be the support or the AD carry, you want to pressure him really hard, and you want to jump in and take those kills because you've got way more damage, and between the two of you, you've got way more health, so he can't take you both out, especially at these early levels like this. He just doesn't have a chance, especially against Corki, who has a fairly strong early game. Graves steps in here, and we go ahead and get that stun down. I'm laying down some more damage, and then we see that Teemo comes back. First time I've seen him in lane, so I decided not to continue to press on to get Graves, because I see that Teemo step in, and I don't want to overcommit at this point. But as I was saying, Corki has kind of a strong early game. He's got that auto attack that also deals true damage, which is part of his passive. So it really does help with last hitting creeps and just laying down some damage altogether. Corki's skill set's really nice too. You know, he works really well with the Triforce, and that's usually what I build into him first. I like to take him into a Triforce. Some people like to take him to an Infinity Edge. I don't really feel like that's the strongest way to play Corki. I guess it could depend on your play style, but I think building Corki with that damage and that health that comes from Triforce, as well as the sheen, it just works so well on Corki. You know, you get that extra magic damage from Triforce. You get the physical damage. You get the slow proc from Phage, and it just works so well on Corki with his skill set. We go ahead and dive on this Teemo here. At first, I didn't really think I was going to dive on him, and then I thought, yeah, let's just go ahead and dive down on him. And Shin goes ahead. He ults in. Great ult from Shin. I'm a little bit low, so I want to walk away, and I don't want this Amumu to throw his bandage toss out on me, so I keep running, so I don't want him to catch me. I did see this Viger coming in here, so I go ahead and jump the wall, run out towards Dragon safely. Shin actually stays in, but he, I believe, is going to be able to... Yes, he does dash over that wall right there. So really nice play from us. They didn't really have a chance at killing us because I have my Valkyrie, which allows me to be able to jump over these walls. But that's one thing you gotta keep in mind when playing Corki. You gotta remember your escape route. And remember that you can jump over those walls and save yourself. You know, I would have died if I would have forgotten that I could jump over that wall. So Corki's really nice because he's got that mobility. He's got that ability to jump away really fast and to be able to jump over walls. That's something that's really great on an AD carry. And they go ahead and ping me here, like they're going to jump in on me, but I don't believe they're actually going to. They think Taric is standing in that bush, but he's actually not. So I go ahead and push that wave up so maybe they can miss some farm. And I'm going to go ahead and recall the base and shop. So I've got plenty of money right now. But Corki's got the mobility similar to Ezreal. Ezreal's got some pretty good mobility, and so does Corki. I feel like they're really close as far as strength as AD carries are concerned. I like them both a lot. Skarner pings for Graves, but I don't believe we're going to be able to catch him in time. I don't know. Did they have a ward up here? No? They didn't have a ward. He just backed off. I guess he was just going to recall the base anyway. He's just wanting to push that wave up. Oh, but right here, Teemo, he just face checks this bush. No one can save you. Easily picks him up because Teemo was low, and that was not very smart by Teemo. What I think he's probably wanting to do is wanting to go in that bush and go invisible, wait for us to come down, and then maybe pressure us and gank us from the bush. But As you can tell, that definitely didn't work out very well for him. So we got Brand right here with that blue buff. That's really strong for him because he's pretty mana hungry. We'll lay down some damage on this tower, take a couple of shots from Graves. I'm not really too concerned with him doing a whole lot of damage, so let's go ahead and keep laying down some shots, and I back off just a bit. I didn't see us going in for a gank right here, so I just start farming again. We got some damage coming down from Bran. Looks like Amumu came in for a gank in mid, and they failed on that. Oh, Taric gets us done. I lay down some damage, but it's just not enough. Not much to come of that. We just want to lay down some good damage and back off, so that keep the pressure on them. Show them who's dominant in lane. If you're able to do that in the game, you want to continue to do that. You want to keep showing your presence, keep showing your strength, keep them low so that they can't push and pressure you. Skarner getting the ulti down, but what's gonna happen here? Oh, Amumu lays down the ultimate, but he's definitely gonna die. Bram just blows him up. Viger blows up. And this Shin is actually a really good Shin in this game, and he's doing exactly what Shin should do. Lay down that ult, save your butt when you're in trouble. That's Shin's whole thing. And he's really tanky. He's a tank, so he can soak up just tons of damage. Oh goodness. So we're just gonna farm up some minions here. And we got Jax laying down some damage on the Skarner. Is he going to be able to get him? Skarner is running for his life. Jax lays down the ignite, and yes, it's able to pick him up. Good job by Jax there. I wasn't sure that he was going to be able to pick up that kill, but he definitely was able to. So right now we're looking pretty good. Our 7 kills to their 2, 14.6k gold to their 11.3, and we're jumping in right here, and I thought I was going to be able to get that Teemo. I didn't, and No One Can Save You is getting dangerously low. We get the bandage toss coming in, but it misses. Teemo's able to get that blinding dart off to kill No One Can Save You. That's a little unfortunate there. Almost made it out, and I saw this Viger running towards me. Well, actually, I didn't see him at the time, but I remember saying to him, I figured you were coming, so I kept running. So I actually just thought that someone was going to be trying to gank me there, and it was Viger. So I kept running. You want to keep that in mind, you know. I knew the mid lane was gone, so I figured he was coming down somewhere. So to prevent any deaths, any misfortunes, I just went ahead and kept running back towards base to avoid a gank. Looks like our team's trying to chase down a Mumu here. Maybe Bran knows that Teemo's sitting there, so he throws out some damage, and Teemo takes a metric ton of it. Oh, Skarner, he's able to survive. I think he gets out of there free and clear. Bran picks up the kill on Amumu, and here's Viger. Oh, does Bran see how low he is? Oh, could have been a kill there, but that's okay. Still trying to pick him off. Oh no, No One Can Save You's taking a lot of damage from Graves, but Jax is there, and he's trying to hit. Oh, I come in finally. I'm able to make it back down, and I die right there by the Jax. That's just not very good. My first death of the game. I got stunned. I went in there and got stunned, and then took way too much damage, and I just wasn't able to get away. Got the stun down on Graves there. Shin taunts Graves. Are we able to pick him up? Amumu comes in with the bandage toss, laying down the ultimate. That was an excellent play from there, Amumu. No one can save you. Trying to run for his life right now. He stuns Amumu. But Amumu's running hard. Is he going to be able to get away? Amumu's just going to tank this tower. And oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Taric does die, but wow! Mumu did not even want to turn around to kill him. I thought he was going to make it out of that one alive, but very close. Good play by Taric there. Running and stunning, and we got Vigors trying to throw some damage down on the Shin. I'm going to be able to pick him up here, I believe. Yeah, hit my ultimate. One more. Oh no, I wasn't able to. I thought I did get that kill. I guess I didn't. So I back off just a little bit as Teemo gets blown up by our Skarner. Got a lot of action going on down here. I go ahead and jump in on that Graves and I take a tower shot. No big deal. Just gonna back off now because I know that Amumu's around here. Yeah, he throws in that bandage toss. He's gonna try to push us off this tower here, but yeah, he's able to keep us off the tower momentarily at least. He runs back into the jungle, leaving 4 of us in this lane, but 2 of us are gonna recall anyway, so no one can save you, and I just go ahead and lay down some damage on this tower. I believe we're going to be able to take this tower pretty easily here. No, I back off. That's right. I remember. I wanted to leave it at 1 hit. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on in mid lane here. Brand's just kind of farming up right now, just pushing this wave off the tower. Brand is a champ that, I'll be honest, I don't really like that much. And it's not that he's a bad champ. He's not a bad champ at all. He's a really good AP nuke. He can blow you up really fast. I just don't like Brand's skill sets, to be honest with you. It just doesn't work for me. For one, I'm just not a great AP carry. I'm not good at playing any AP champ, really, to be honest with you. I tend to play bruisers and AD carries, and I'll play support. I try to avoid the AP role just because I'm not very good at it. And I was kind of waiting for Taric here to come around and stun this Teemo, so I stay backed off. I think Teemo might realize what's going on here. Oh, here he comes. He's gonna run right into Taric. Easy kill. Teemo just explodes into a million pieces of shiny little glitter.
Killing spree.
But I'm just not very good at AP champs in general. And we saw this Graves coming here. We get another stun going down. Graves is going to try to get away, but I don't think he's going to be able to. Nope. Yep, I go ahead and flash just to make sure I can line up my ultimate and get the kill on Graves. I just wanted to be for sure. A lot of times, you know, I probably shouldn't have flashed there to get him. I probably could have picked him off anyway, but I just wanted to be for sure. I wanted to make sure that he died in that situation, so I went ahead and used my flash. Sometimes you do want to do that. Got a movement coming in here. Thought he was going to jump on Brand, but he looks like he's just going to walk away. Maybe they're going to actually push this top tower down. Let's see with Shin. Wonder if he has his teleport up. I don't think he does, so we're just going to go ahead and they're going to take this top tower. We got Brand coming up from mid. This could be interesting. They're pinging for Jax, so let's see what happens here. And Amumu gets vision on Brand, but they still don't know that Shin is here. And Amumu's recalling the base. Is anything going to happen here? Go ahead and pick him up. Throw out some damage. There you go. Interrupt that teleport back to base, that blue pill. And they're laying chase now, but I don't know if this is smart because Brand has backed off, and Jax is coming in as well as Viger. Oh man, this could be some bad news. Oh, and Amumu lays down the ultimate. It looks like Shin's gonna fall. Skarner comes in. All three of them very low, very nice. Amumu jumps back in for God knows why. And they get Viger. Nice. Good job, Skarner. Well, I guess Amumu ended up living, but he very easily could have died there, but they decided to go for Viger instead. And he stops at the wolves. That could have been a mistake. Yeah, oh, and is Skarner going to be able to pick him up? I believe... Oh, no! He chases into the towers and he's not able to pick him up. We get the stun that comes out on Amumu, and I'm able to pick up both of them as they were very low. Easy double kill for me from the nice stun from our Taric. We're going to go ahead and blue pill back to base. At this point in the game... Oh no! Oh no! Brand gets caught recalling. I had already recalled, so I was gone. Couldn't help him out in that situation. They're going to chase Shin, but he's going to be able to get away pretty easily. But at this point in the game, as you can see, I've already got this Triforce. I've got my Berserker Greaves. I got my Dorn's Blade, and I go ahead and pick up a Vamp Scepter, because I want to be able to get some life steal back. I want to be able to heal up as I'm attacking. Gives me sustain, and just keeps me in the fight quite a bit longer. It helps out so much. And I love this Corki build. I love this Triforce Corki build. It's so strong. I did not see at the time this Viger and this Jax coming in, so I go ahead and fake into this bush, Valkyrie over, keep running. Oh man, they are just putting so much damage on me. I think if that Jax would have kept going, he would have been able to kill me, but he backs off for a moment. He didn't want to dive the tower, and I'm able to get away. I just keep running. I just keep running. And now they've got a fight on their hands. This Viger is very squishy, blowing up really fast. Good job by our team. That Skarner's able to pick him up. Teemo running for his little Yordle life right now from this Taric. If Taric's able to get this stun out, Teemo is going to blow up. Taric realizes he's just a little bit too fast. He's got that extra speed boost on his W, if I'm not mistaken. So, really no point in chasing there. Good call. So we're really winning this game decisively. Right now it's 24-10 and kills 30k to their 26.5. And it looks, and Skarner and I, Brand, everyone on the team is just doing fantastic. I'm 9-1-1 at this point in the game, and we've got a team fight going on here. I'm able to pick up yet another kill on that Teemo, laying down damage. Jax just melts, and oh, here comes Amumu, and he gets that stun out on me. And I'm taking some damage, but I just want to run away. A flash right there. Oh man, just missing that Graves ultimate. Fantastic move there, you gotta admit. Brand trying to pick up that Amumu, just not able to hit him there. So now I extend my kill count up to 11. Skarner is 9-3-9 at this point. Brand 5-2-5. Shin 1-3-12. Pretty tanky build, and Taric doing an outstanding job as well. 1-3-13 at this point in the game. Viger throws down the stun, but really not going to be able to do much with it there. Mumu jumps in, and we were like, what the heck is he doing? Maybe there's some miscommunication on their team there. He said, hey, jump in, let's go. I'm going to throw in my bandage toss. And then his team didn't go. I don't know why he really did that there. Maybe he thought he could just taunt us? I don't know. But we blow him up anyway. Easy kill. We take the turret here. Viger throws down the stun. Jax is going suicidal. He is learning from a Mumu's play just a moment ago. And I'm easily able to pick him up. We got too much damage. Too many people there. Didn't have a chance. So he follows right into Mumu's footsteps and just goes suicidal. Not a very smart play there from the Jax. Mumu throws in the bandage toss, and right there, I'm just able to pick up Graves. I've got way too much damage, but I'm taking too much damage. And I'm gonna go ahead and run, and that is the end of the game. Ended at 14-1-2. Very nice ranked game from us. Good play. Hope you guys are able to learn a little bit more about Corki just from being able to watch what I was doing there. Throwing out the ultimates. It has very long range. You don't want to forget about that either. So thanks for watching. At the end of this game, I believe my Elo actually is 769. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I'll check on that and get back to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.